talking about whatevers.
All right, here we are at the hangover. Careful with that water.
You all right, Grim?
Yeah. Oh, it's late.
And we'll give people some time to creep on into the chat if there's any night owls still awake. Maybe from all the turkey, they're sleepy.
Yeah, that tryptophan could do a number on you, you know?
Yeah, eating a big meal like that make you sleepy.
I'm surprised I wasn't more sleepy. I stayed up and watched King Kong last night, put it around midnight. Technically, I watched it on Thanksgiving Day or anywhere around it. But yeah, we entertained all day too yesterday.
Yeah, we had company over.
Yeah, we had
some friends and family.
MummyAndMonkey, Mummy, some friends, family.
We had it as it was a small group.
Yeah.
A small group. But it was nice. We were definitely hosting and entertaining.
Yes, Mummy brought over a bomb, green bean casserole. It was really good.
Yes, Mummy's green bean casserole is delish.
So good.
And her potato salad's amazing.
But she didn't bring that. Instead, she brought, which I think I like the green bean salad a little better just because it was different. We've been wanting that too. We were talking about green bean casserole. Yeah,
and she brought over a whole tray of it or whatever. It was so good.
It's all gone now, but
yeah. All right, we've got people in the chat.
Okay, so
can you move the screen over?
I sure can. There we go.
Move it over a little bit. Okay. There's Jennifer Delaney. Hey, Jennifer.
Hey.
Hope you're doing better.
Jennifer, yes. Hopefully all is well.
Anthony's in the chat. Connie Cleary, Tony Beller, Nora Wallace. Hey there, guys. Hey, Miss Nora. Nora bought a Godzilla ornament off of the eBay store.
Sold like that.
Yeah.
I told you it would.
It's really cute, too. Jeffrey Vincent is back again. He won one of the comic books, and we still have to mail those out. So Jeffrey, be patient.
Freshly made this weekend and sent out Monday morning.
So yeah, there's actually we have 3 prize packs to mail out now.
Boy.
It's building up. Hey guys, hit the like button, says Miss Juliet. Thank you, Juliet. Hey Marty. Hey guys, yeah, if you like hanging out and chatting with us, hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and click the little bell for the notifications. That way, if we go live like this or upload a video, you'll be the first to be notified, and that way you don't miss any content.
Nope.
Oh, she said that the Godzilla ornament is for her mom and the pumpkin light she bought for herself. Oh, cool. Randall says, Janet, you must be cold tonight. You have your long johns on. You know, it's a pajama night. We just hosted our pajama episode.
That's right. We're still in our PJs. Talking about Black Friday pajama party.
Yeah, on our YouTube channel here, we just finished hosting episode 145 of the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangover. It was a pajama party episode.
That's right.
So yeah, these are our pajamas. There's Grimm's got his jammies on and his big orb socks.
So we're just 5 episodes away from 150. Another milestone.
Yeah. So we're getting closer to 150. This is episode 72 of The Hangover.
That's incredible. I mean, when we started doing this, it took us forever to get one episode out because we would do it direct to video or DVD.
It would take a couple months to get one episode out.
Because we didn't craft it. We just we were just trying to figure everything out because we do everything between Janet and I. We do pretty much everything, and we've had some help. From friends randomly here and there, but about 98% of 99%, I'd say, of the work we've done on this show is all us.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah. It's a lot to put together, but we love doing it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I can't believe it's been 4 years already.
Neither have I.
So, New Year's Eve will be 4 years of the Hairy Scary Hangout. We actually started doing the live streaming thing as the Mummy and the Monkey it was New Year's of 2018. It was 2017 turning into 2018.
Right. Had no idea what we were doing.
Yeah.
Didn't even use OBS. Did we even use OBS? I don't think we did.
I don't even know what we were using then.
There was I think they had, YouTube had like a hangout type of thing. Like a feature.
It might have been through some other service or something.
It might have been through OBS. I can't remember.
Our friend Dino at the Late Late Horror Show, that's his YouTube channel, he recommended years ago that we that we should go live and do shows.
Yeah.
and we were just trying to figure out how, and
We didn't understand anything. We still don't understand anything, but we really didn't understand anything back then.
so we were like a little, trying to learn
Green.
everything and
Yeah.
figure it out. And we had some hiccups with YouTube in the past, and that's why after a couple tries on YouTube, we did switch it over to Facebook for 3 years.
Yes.
So we were live streaming our shows on our Facebook fan page, which was okay, but then we had issues with our internet for the longest time,
Right.
and then recently we had the issue with people getting 30-day suspensions just for commenting on the movie.
Yeah, and saying things that in the wrong context, they could the bots or whatever the AI that they use couldn't tell the difference between like if someone was being sarcastic or making a joke versus an actual threat or put down or insult. So it's like we don't want our viewers to get suspended for 30 days on Facebook for quoting something from a movie even.
Yeah, we felt terrible about it, so we were looking. We switched things back over to YouTube, and then YouTube has changed. In many ways for the better.
Yes.
For people who do live streaming or create content.
Yep.
And that's just our own opinion. Some people complain about YouTube. I don't think YouTube's that bad.
No, there's it's definitely, once you understand the ins and outs and have to just sort of get used to, you have to pretty much create everything that you do, and if you're doing something like movie hosting, just got to make sure the stuff clears.
Mm-hmm.
And and we're trying to use legit services that license movies to show, basically. So we bought a movie package. Hopefully everything will work out with it. If not, we'll figure a way around it. Even if we didn't have a movie to show, we'd figure out how to come to you and do a show. So there you go.
Yeah. All right. So let's check the comments out, and then we can talk about what plans we have.
That's right.
Some updates. And Mark says Facebook Live changed its interface. I gave up on my show with them due to it. It was difficult to maintain the connection and such.
Yeah, they did that too a lot. I know YouTube will kind of like switch things around, but Facebook seemed to, towards the end there when we started last dealing with it, kind of change stuff around almost every week. It was kind of weird.
Yeah. The Facebook screens would change all the time.
Yeah, the position of some of the tools would go from left to right or down.
It was all kinds of wacky too with that. But yeah, we're liking YouTube. We just have to, make sure, we run the movie prior to live streaming to make sure it's kosher for
Yeah,
YouTube.
we have a vetting process for our material now, so which is just another step, and you have to learn. It's part of the learning curve,
Yeah. Any recommendations for in December movies, says David.
Ooh.
In December. Well, we have played independent movies in the past for in December. This year, it's going to be a little bit different.
But really quick, that comment really makes me feel like,
Aww.
good. That this is something that we came up with a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
We decided to take the month of December. For those who don't know, this is probably in 28 at the end of 2018 we did this. We came up with the idea of in December, like independent
films for the month of December.
Right, every week we would show. And we got some people didn't like it because I wouldn't add sound effects to the movies because they were like, we were kind of like showcasing an actual independent filmmaker's art. We didn't want to really
so we didn't want to mess with an indie person's movie.
And the idea was to, give them exposure and, because some of these filmmakers, they aren't, their films aren't handled by a distributor, so they're able to actually let people, screen them. Other indie shows like us.
And some of them that would still give us permission. Some that are under distribution, they have their rules and regulations. So then we, it all depends on what the situation is.
Now,
so some people tell us yes, some say no. But yeah, I mean, it was fun showing those indie movies.
So you know what?
And we're still open to playing independent films.
Yes, and we'll figure out a way to do that even throughout the year. But for in December, just kind of like to go back in time. You know what? We'll throw the idea around. Maybe we'll do. Okay, so really quick, we're gonna do. We're not gonna actually have any live shows until New Year's. Okay, explain that whole thing.
Okay, so because next weekend is the Cinema Wasteland one-day collectible show, so we can't have a show next week because we have to prep for that. Then after that, we've got, Christmas coming up in a few weeks. Then there's New Year's. Our big show, the next time we're going to go live, hosting a movie live will be our New Year's Eve show.
Our 4-year anniversary.
For our 4-year anniversary of the Hairy Scary Hangout. And it's going to be right here on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
And that way, that gives us time to film some new skits, to film some new promo videos, to get some new video of Cliff,
That's
maybe
right.
some new video of Stasha.
All kinds of stuff.
All kinds of stuff. So that way when we're setting up for 2022, we're going to be like, we're going to have some new content. It's going to be fun. And we are going to have a Christmas show. It just won't be live streaming. We're going to have a YouTube premiere.
So maybe by the I would say maybe by the end of next week, maybe we'll have something up that's a little quick produced thing that recommends films for in December.
Maybe.
If you want to look them up, we can.
Or we
links.
could find our past shows.
Oh, and run those.
There are past episodes from the last couple Decembers.
Sure.
If you guys wanted to, try our old episodes, and some of them are on Facebook, some of them are on YouTube.
That's true. We can send links to that, but we could post
or just
something.
share it or something.
Yeah, we'll work up something maybe to pay homage to our in December.
Yeah, because there's some new viewers that maybe they haven't seen the episodes from a year or two ago.
Sure. And maybe we'll keep that in mind, and maybe December of 2022 we'll actually do it in December month. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, we would love to do another in December, but it'll have to be maybe next year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's the Cleveland motto. There's always next year.
Yeah, but we'll see what we can do. Kind of satiate that for this month. We'll see. But good idea, and thank you so much for remembering in December. Oh my gosh.
All right, and then there's a million more comments. So
Okay,
let's check out
get
the
to it.
comments. I'll be sending Christmas cards to you soon, says Bobby. Thank you, Bobby.
You better. I'm expecting them.
Randall says, if I showed up in my PJs, I would be censored big time. If you get my drift.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
They're crotchless or something, right?
All right, well, that gives the Hairy Scary Hangout a whole new meaning.
Maybe he's got his. Who knows?
All right.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
We're not going to go there.
You just did.
That's as far as we go here.
Okay.
All right, looking forward to seeing you next weekend, says Gary.
Oh,
Oh, cool. Gary's going to be at the Cinema Wasteland One Day show.
We'll see you tomorrow night, Gary, at the Vento deal.
Yeah. Febu Scary. Start Febu Scary, says Mark. He says to start a whole new one. Febu Scary.
We can.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, another thing, this Thanksgiving show was usually our Ghoulardi Feast show, where we would usually go to Ghoulardi Fest, which is a convention held here in Cleveland, to pay homage to the horror host that started it all here in Cleveland, Ghoulardi.
Yes.
And then all the other guys that were involved with the show and went on and did their own shows, Big Chuck and Little John Houlihan and Big Chuck, and all the other people, and all the Cleveland media. And we usually would attend those.
But they didn't have it this year.
Yeah, shoot footage and then go through a review of that and kind of show it. But we didn't have it this year because of the pandemic. So
yeah, they didn't have it this year.
no Ghoulardi Feast this year.
No,
but
that's okay. Maybe I think they want to have it next year,
Yeah.
which will be cool. And then we could get footage next year for that. So
there's a lot of stuff that we started that was kind of tradition on this show that we need to
we'll have to try to do something with it next year.
Absolutely, there's always next year.
There's always next year. The Cleveland motto.
Woohoo!
All right, some other updates. Let's see. The comic books. So we will have some comic books at the Cinema Wasteland One Day show. Our first ever attempt at a comic book, Creechy Comics. And we're going to try to get some online very soon because we have to in order to get it sent for people by Christmas.
That's right. So if you need some stocking stuffers, we will have issues.
So Grimm's got to put them together so I can put some of them online.
Ooh, I got a burp of Creechy Comics available to purchase online. And again, as Janet said, we'll have a limited number at the Cinema Wasteland One Day show. Not tomorrow, but next Saturday.
Yes.
The beginning of December.
Juliet says the severed arm is still in your TV. Oh, that's the severed hand.
Oh.
Yeah.
The arm is his cousin.
There's like one in each TV there.
Yeah. It comes with the TV, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's in 3D. It looks realistic, right?
Ooh, it's just sitting there. Well, what else would it be doing? It's severed, so.
I'll try to get up to there to Wasteland next Saturday.
You should.
Cool, says Albert.
It's only $5 to get in, which is great.
And he says I'll bring that monitor for you guys. Oh, cool.
Oh.
Yeah, we're doing a trade with Albert. Yeah, we'll bring your stuff.
We'll bring your booty too.
Yes.
And thanks for the PJ pick. I said PJ pick.
PJ.
Got to get that really, really because I got Oof.
Tough here. We'll really miss y'all. Holidays are lonely. Well, so
Who
we're
says
gonna
that?
says Phyllis. So we're gonna have a holiday special.
Yeah.
We just won't be live streaming. It'll be a premiere. There will still be a chat on the premiere, guys. So when you're watching it, you guys can still chat while it's playing.
Well, yeah.
So
Absolutely.
so it's like
our pumpkin spice special.
Yeah, and like the Halloween special that you guys liked.
And if you haven't watched that, please go check that out on our YouTube.
Oh, it's so cool! If you guys haven't seen it,
you're missing out. If you love our show and you like any horror host type show, not bragging, just saying the movie is just great. The Dead Next Door.
So fun
that we got to show this, and it's still up there. You should definitely check it out, just for the movie even.
And then we have past Hairy Scary Hangout shows on our YouTube.
Oh my god!
And behind the scenes vlogs. We've got some of our first episodes of the Mummy and the Monkey show before any of this live streaming stuff.
There's a lot of weird stuff.
Some of those are still on our YouTube channel.
If you dig deep enough on our channel, you can find some really weird stuff.
There's a lot of skits and videos and interviews, so much that you could binge watch when we're not live.
So if you like the show and you really want, and I know, fresh and new is always good, but there's a lot of old and stale.
Yes.
So go ahead and help yourself, gorge yourself on our. And that's the beauty.
No,
of
not old and stale, vintage.
I'm joking.
And retro.
Whatever.
There you go.
I'm just joking.
Vintage.
I hope they don't think
like
it's stale.
Like a fine wine.
Yes. Because I know, like I was just telling you.
And people love to wine. Maybe they'll have cheese with it.
Our governor? Oh, wait.
People love to wine.
He said do wine. Oh.
No, people love to
wine.
Okay.
But like I was explaining to you, like any shows that I like, let's focus on horror hosted shows or movie hosts like Mystery Science Theater 3000, Big Chuck and Little John, The Ghoul. I have all this stuff on DVD and other sources, and I watch those all the time. Yeah. Same episodes over and over like a maniac. So, I hope people will do the same thing with our stuff too, to know that it's archived for your convenience,
Oh, yeah.
So you really you can watch our show. Look, we have 144 shows in the can.
There's a lot on there. Yeah, so
just the shows, not counting the other stuff.
So John is saying, why did you get rid of the couch?
Oh.
It was uncomfortable, and we didn't get rid of the couch.
It's still here.
It's over there.
We'll pull it out.
It's just not on camera.
Yeah. It might show up for the New Year's show. Who knows?
We did use the couch last episode.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Woo! Oh, you mean
when Petals and Thorns were here and I interviewed them.
When Petals and Thorns were here, yeah, we did. We used it. They were sitting there and they sat on it and you interviewed them. That was awesome.
Yes. So
what do you think I was saying?
And what's cool is that is an actual antique couch. It's like over 100 years old. So imagine all of the old farts that are buried in that couch.
In that, oh my, in the horsehair, yeah.
Yeah, it is stuffed with horsehair.
Probably.
And it has claw feet. And it's just a very strange couch.
Really old farts in there.
Yeah, really old farts.
1900s farts. Late 1800s farts, maybe. Oh boy.
Yeah.
What's this Model T you're talking about? Henry Ford who?
Yeah, so anyways, we want to get more skits put together for the new year, and we have to plan for our New Year's episode because it's going to be epic. It's our 4-year anniversary of the Hairy Scary Hangout.
Wow.
And that's just going to be so much fun.
It is going to be fun. We will try to do our best to plan something that's really over the top.
So hopefully you guys will, watch with us. I know a lot of people like to party on New Year's. Some people might be more daring to go out nowadays. But
we're gonna party here.
You could party at home as well. Have some friends over and hang out with us.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And that way you don't have to worry about driving anywhere.
Right.
A lot safer. You know
the drill.
Probably shouldn't be driving if you're gonna,
drink water.
Or other beverages.
So that's the thing. It's like, to me, the YouTube and things like this are almost like college radio. And if you haven't, especially like in the, oh my gosh, from what I remember, in the late 80s and early 90s, college radio was like the last bastion of interesting stuff. I mean, you could, if you tuned in, especially in Cleveland, that's what I know, on a late night radio program or talk shows and things like that on college radio on the end of the dial.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the stuff you heard, because they had Safe Harbor and this and that. YouTube is kind of like that.
A little bit. Well, it's a great platform for indie people like us, indie filmmakers. Yeah, a lot of creatives use YouTube.
Yeah, and I hope I don't know how our stuff comes through. Hopefully it's interesting. I don't know, but you know, we feel like we can operate on that level here. You know, just kind of do our own thing.
Yeah, and that's what we've been doing since 2014.
That's right.
Doing our thing since 2014.
Yep.
That didn't quite rhyme, but I was trying to make it rhyme.
It works. It works for me.
John says, I discovered Petals and Thorns when they had a business card on the wall at Sheets. Oh, that's cool.
Whatever works.
Hey, you know, gotta promote somehow, right? Gotta put yourself.
They are fantastic. They're another fantastic duo.
They are really nice.
Just
and
those
very talented.
two. Yeah, do all of that stuff. You know, all of the music is composed and written by them. Original compositions and lyrics. Okay.
Yeah. They're not just like a cover band. No. They're actually making their own songs, their own stuff.
And they really put a lot of thought into it, and they're just great. And like I said, hopefully one day we could do something with them live. That'd be great.
Connie says a Christmas Carol, MummyMonkey style movie. Juliet said earlier, Stasha Saves Christmas.
Uh-oh, she's getting choked up.
My voice.
We've toyed with some Stasha stuff for Christmas. Yeah, that would be fun. And there's another idea that we've had that we haven't done anything with that has to do with preserving.
Well, that's
stuff.
Well, let's
I know what I'm saying.
Some stuff. Let's. Mummy's the word.
Stasha Saves Christmas.
Yeah. That would be funny.
It would be.
Yeah, we'll figure something out for Christmas. So we have a lot of retro footage of Grimm and I, and Grimm Gorri even had his own Christmas special before we were even the Mummy and the Monkey.
A couple things were going on back then, so yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm going to have to go back and I'll spend some time. What?
I don't think anyone's ever seen that footage.
They may not have.
So we were going to combine some new footage with some old footage to make a fun retro little Christmas debut, like a little premiere for YouTube.
Yeah, something, again, so you can see the humble beginnings of, you know, where we started. And this is even predates the 4-year-old show we're talking about right now.
Oh, yeah, this is way...
like 2014.
Goes back like 10, 12 years.
Yeah, gosh. Yeah. And then if you think about it, 2022 is coming up. In 2 years, in 2024, 2014 would be 10 years ago.
Yes.
Yikes!
Yeah.
Ah! Wow.
So, yeah, we've been the MummyMonkey for 7 years. The Hairy Scary Hangout's been going on for almost 4 years. So, yeah, 3 years into the Mummy and the Monkey, we decided to switch it to the live streaming.
Right. So it's an like me, it's an evolutionary progress. Right?
Uh-huh. What's
going on in the chat?
Juliet says her guy Eric thinks I'm cute. Oh, that's funny.
Well, that's good.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, guys. And she had to punch him.
Oh, well, you deserve that one, pal.
Juliet's a pretty lady herself.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Of course. Why else would he be with her?
Yes, there you
go. Her personality, too, of course.
I like the matching plaid and racing stripe white socks.
Well, I get a compliment? That's very rare.
Phyllis likes your plaid.
Thank you, Phyllis. I appreciate the compliment. Yes,
very nice.
That was actually just kind of lucked out that way. But yeah, the black and the red, you know, I got a little motif going.
Hey, Grimm, can you check on that? Check on something there, and I'm going to check the comments.
Okay, here. Sure, whatever.
Let's see. I think there were some comments that we overlooked. So let me turn this over
do that.
here.
Oh, my chair's breaking over here.
Let me check this.
What's up?
Oh, don't move anything.
Okay.
I love watching you guys sipping on my Yukon Jam.
What?
That must be something he has.
We didn't get... Oh, and he's doing that.
College radio in the 1990s was awesome, says Mark. Let's see. It's a mummiful life. That's funny. Well, I hope you have all the great Hope you all have a great holiday. Merry best wishes to you. Thank you, Miss Juliet.
Say hello, Mama Monkey.
Hey, how's it going out there, guys? I'm going to have my coffee and cigarette now.
Let's see.
Go slow.
All right. Yeah, Grimace is helping out Mama Monkey a minute.
All right, I'm
Will
back.
you be doing any snack reviews in the future, says Mark?
We just do snack toys. Is that
We
good?
just do the snack toys. We don't like do a ton of snack reviews. I mean,
Huh.
just when we do the Hairy Scary Hangover show, really.
That's
And whatever snacks we eat, the companies don't endorse
Nah.
us in any way. We just like to try out different snacks.
It's like an unboxing video or however they get away with that stuff. That's what we do.
Yeah. White socks with stripes on top are what I wear with my Sunday best.
These are gray, actually, to be technically correct. These are kind of a heather gray. So.
Yeah, they're gray. All right. Well.
What else? Okay. I thought maybe.
Let's see. Movies we watched recently. So we were watching some monster movies. We watched some Mothra today.
Well, yeah, we watched some Godzilla.
Godzilla
flicks,
versus Mothra.
I haven't seen it in a while. Well, Godzilla versus Mothra, Godzilla
Mhm.
versus a sea monster. You know, and
Let's
then
see.
like last night I watched the original King Kong.
Oh yes, and King Kong late at night. I dozed off like you put the movie on, and shortly after I was like asleep on the couch.
But before that, I watched the Steven Seagal movie where he's like a Russian. He was supposed to be a Russian guy, kicking everybody's butt. It was pretty cool.
What movie was that?
I forget the name of it, but you know, it doesn't even matter. Time to Kill Somebody. I don't know what it was called. It's some generic name. It's Steven Seagal who beats everybody up. Never really, like Chuck Norris. He doesn't get really hurt bad. Nobody ever will beat him up or really hurt him too bad. But he kills everybody, beats everybody up.
Yeah.
The same movie he makes every time. But I kind of enjoy those kind of wacky Steven Seagal movies.
Now, is there any relation to Kong? Is he like one of your cousins or something?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No. Why? Because we're both sort of simians?
Yeah, I mean, I just, you know.
He might be a distant relative, but that's I have to do that 23andMe.
Oh, okay. To
And I'll
see
find out.
how you're related to
Either that or go on Maury Povich and see what he could pull up.
There you go.
Or Gory Povich.
Gory Povich.
That's a skit idea we never did yet. But
Yeah. I went to see Ghostbusters Afterlife last weekend, says Gary. I highly recommend
I
it.
hear all good things, so looking forward to it, especially after the last fiasco with that movie franchise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we watched some monsters, and I love the Mothra twins. Mothra is my favorite monster.
Mothra.
I love Mothra.
Great. Yeah, it's such a strange pick, though, to make a monster out of. You know,
A moth.
You know?
To make a moth like this giant killing
I
monster.
wonder if I'd like to see their like concept page. Did they like start with like a ladybug, maybe a giant ladybug instead of before the Mothra?
A katydid.
A cicada.
A cicada.
It doesn't
Yeah.
do anything.
Ooh, a cicada would be kind of fun to see,
But it
like a
wouldn't
giant
It
cicada.
wouldn't do anything.
No, they don't really do anything. They're just really loud.
It would molt and make a lot of noise, and that's
Yeah.
about it. You know, but it would technically, if we were basing it on the well, but then moths aren't aggressive, are they?
No, not really.
And you would think if
I
that.
think moths are cute. I love moths.
You know what would be funny is that if you do like a 5-minute Godzilla, a 2-minute Godzilla movie where Godzilla versus Mothra, and as soon as Godzilla fires his atomic breath, Mothra flies into it. The end.
Oh no.
If you think about it, just thought of that.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
end. Sorry, because you know the whole.
Yeah, but Mothra is the cutest. I love her. I love the Mothra twins. I love the monster. Can we go on a vacation to Monster Island?
Sure, why not?
I think one day Grim and I need to take a vacation to Monster Island.
But you got to really watch out for those. They don't pick up the monster poop though.
Oh, so it might be.
They never addressed the dumps that Godzilla must take. That would be interesting to see in a movie where they go, you know what, this is a problem, but wait till you see the dump site.
And what would their poops look like?
What do they eat? They don't even eat anything.
Yeah,
That's
we
another
don't
thing.
know what they eat.
They never address any of
Does
that.
Godzilla eat fish? Does he like?
Well, there'll be a lot of fish,
Does he eat like?
especially the newer version.
Does he eat birds? Like, what does Godzilla eat?
You never see them eat, and they have to do everything. Now you've seen an elephant at the zoo let go of just the number one. It looks like somebody like punched a hole in a water tower. It's crazy. So could you imagine something as big as Godzilla just evacuating everywhere?
So Mothra would probably eat everyone's Angora sweaters.
It gives a whole new name to evacuate the city. Just oh boy.
See, a Mothra would probably eat everyone's sweaters.
Yeah.
Like no one would have any sweaters.
No, they would be naked, you know.
Yeah.
Because
They'd have to like switch to flannel or something.
and imagine the mothballs on that guy. See, they didn't, yeah.
And would Mothra be allergic to mothballs?
He might be if you make them big enough.
Wow.
Like
These
I
are
said,
like some interesting, things to think
to
about.
ponder.
Yeah.
Or build a giant bug zapper. And
This
boom.
is what keeps us up late at night.
Whew, they didn't really think through these Godzilla movies. Yeah, that would be an issue. I mean, they spend too much time on the human story. It should be like, hey.
Yeah, it's always about like, you see the reporters and then you see like the, the people's interactions and
Someone
it's
gets
like
kidnapped. I
don't care about that. I just want to see the monsters.
What there wouldn't be. Well, they would.
I want to see the
Well,
monsters
what do they
fighting.
do? They just.
Although I do like the Mothra twins and I do like the people on the island.
But they're just
that
the
are like
island people.
the island people that worship Mothra.
I just remember the
Those
older
guys are
guy
cool.
with the bandana. That's the one. He was in that one we saw.
The dude with the long white beard and
yeah.
he looks like some wise like mountain wizard or something.
It's weird. Yeah, they're the same.
Like they look kind of magical and it's so cute.
I still want to know about the poops.
Monster poops.
Oh my gosh.
Do they have like a monster poop like cleanup crew?
What? How would you clean that up?
I don't know. Do other animals like eat the poo?
Oh, wow. Now where are you going with that?
I don't know, because in the wild there's like maybe other bugs would eat it. I don't know.
Bugs.
That'd be like a giant
flies.
Would there be like monster flies that would eat the
I don't
monster
know where this is
Godzilla poop?
Okay, I think we've gone as far as we probably need to go with the poop thing. But
All right.
it's something to think about.
Anyways.
And when they mate, oh my gosh, what about that?
Well, we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna talk about that.
I got all kind of.
Albert says, Janet, you and Grimm are really on tonight. Thank you for the $10 super chat, Albert. That's
Thank
really
you.
sweet. Thank you, guys.
Well, sometimes I think because you try to plan these things sometimes.
I
You have
usually
these
try
topics.
to plan like a discussion topic. We didn't really have a topic. We just wanted to give you guys some updates. Maybe talk about some movies we watched.
Yeah, and download, the Thanksgiving happenings, and things like that. And if you wanted to chat about what y'all did, what y'all ate. We had a traditional Thanksgiving dinner. We didn't do anything out of the norm.
No. Well, see, it's this time last year, we had no one out of,
Nobody did.
It was just us and MummyAndMonkey.
Yeah, last year.
Like, we didn't go anywhere. We didn't have anyone else over.
Most people in this country, everything went to crap.
There were a lot of people eating dinner by themselves.
It was terrible, as far as morale and people not knowing what to do, it was not good.
And then some people were gathering and then getting each other sick, and it was like, oh my god.
That was unfortunate, but
Yeah. But this year it was, so far so
little
good.
looser,
a little bit better.
Especially if you're doing things to try to be in a position where you can be around people, in your same little circle.
We had a couple guests over, we had a small gathering, and it was nice.
And I will say is that we heard some unfortunate stuff of people that we know. They were like, "Wow, really?" And it's some stuff hit close to home. Let's put it that way.
Yes, we have
Seriously,
we have a relative that's close to us that is sick right now.
Yeah.
That could not come out because he was sick.
Yeah, and it was
Yes.
it was something like a last minute thing, and I mean it was a bullet dodged in a way because if they didn't know before they came by and they got some news the day after, it would have been a whole different story.
Yeah. Well, that's something that we could talk more about maybe later on, for the podcast.
But I think people get it, understand. But so there's still stuff we're dealing with out there, and we're trying our best to, But this year was a little more open. Hopefully, everything will be okay and nothing will blow up.
Yeah.
As far as. Yeah.
Julia says 2020 was a horror movie. It sucked. Got my booster last week.
Good for you.
Yeah, we're hoping to get ours soon.
Yeah, so
Now that they're allowing people of all ages to get the
and
booster.
and ultimately I think all of us want the same thing. We don't want to have to deal with this any longer than we have to.
Mm-hmm.
So however you think that could, you as a person could. Now we're getting too deep with this.
Yeah, let's not get too into that.
Yeah.
Let's just.
But
yeah.
you know, we're all good.
Common sense stuff. Listen to your doctor, people.
Yeah, right.
Go and do what you need to do.
Don't listen to a Mummy the Monkey.
Yeah, don't listen to us. For health advice, contact a doctor.
To keep it light,
Yeah.
yes. So we just did a traditional turkey and stuffing type of thing. But Christmas we're going to do something fun. I think.
Yes.
We're going to do it the way they do it in Japan.
KFC.
KFC, baby.
Yeah, and we didn't see Naoko in the chat.
I know.
But
She's okay.
yeah, we hope Naoko's okay.
She's fine.
And she's counting down because they like to get KFC for Christmas.
Yeah, it's really big in Japan. Year round, it's a popular restaurant. But during, you said it's like Christmas is like their Valentine's Day.
It's like where you would reserve KFC and you would like go on a date and get KFC. Most people in Japan are like Shinto and other religions, so they I think there's a lot of businesses that are still open Christmas Day there, from what I hear.
But on that particular day,
they like to go and get KFC as like a special treat.
Hey, I'll take any reason to get KFC, so we're good.
I think that's cool.
I can't wait.
It's neat to hear the different traditions from different places in the world.
Or their take on stuff that we sort of just kind of laugh at here or think that's like not a big deal.
Yeah.
Or just sort of take for granted. But in other places, it's like a whole ritual. It's pretty neat.
John Biggins, thank you so much for the super chat.
Hey,
$10.
thanks, John.
He says, early Christmas present. Thanks for all the fun shows.
Thank you so much, John. That's so sweet.
And if anyone sends Christmas cards, what we could do is we could record us.
We'll do a segment
reading. We'll do a segment where we read the fan mail,
like we did for the Halloween special.
And that'll play that. So we are going to have a Christmas special.
Yes.
And then we're going to go live for New Year's Eve night. Yeah,
the Christmas special will be pre-produced and then set up as as a screening event, like our Halloween show.
Oh yeah. Phyllis says Christmas was a pagan holiday adapted to Christianity. Yeah,
we all know that.
It evolved, and it's great that all different faiths can celebrate different the holiday traditions. So, for people who celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah, guys. Kwanzaa, Christmas, Yule,
Festivus.
Festivus for the rest of us.
I celebrate every day.
You should celebrate every day.
I love life.
Yes, there you go.
And what's in this cup?
Okay. Naoko started a horror group on Facebook.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He did. We also watched a movie that's not horror related. It was called The Harder They Fall. A Western movie.
Yes, so we watched that last night on Netflix. The Harder They Fall.
It starred Idris Elba, as you know.
Yes.
And a bunch of, I don't know the star's name, I forget
who played Stagecoach Mary? Zazie Beetz?
Zazie, yeah.
Zazie Beetz.
Oh, you wrote that down?
I wrote it down because I wanted to mention that was one we watched.
Yeah.
An outlaw discovers his enemy is being released from prison. He reunites his gang to seek revenge. So it is a Western movie, but what's interesting about it is it's a tip of the hat to the old Westerns, the old way they would shoot the spaghetti Westerns.
It was a mixture of old John Wayne type stuff, like the True Grit and The Unforgiven with Clint Eastwood later on.
Yeah.
But they put this nice mix of the spaghetti Western stuff in it too.
It was like old meets new, and the cinematography was great. And what's great is it's all based off of characters that were actually. They were actual people in history.
Yeah, and there's an all African American cast.
Yeah. Really great cast of actors.
It was a 2-hour, 19-minute movie that seemed like an hour long.
Really crazy,
it's just
good movie. It's incredibly good.
Great character development, great dialogue, as opposed to the movie we showed last night, which I cut down to like a little over an hour, but it felt like 10 hours because the way they drag everything along. There's a craft, obviously a craft to make. Like people, so sometimes people go, this movie's like 3 hours long, but is it entertaining? I mean, I've sat through movies that were a lot longer than that, or miniseries or whatever, or a series, and it goes by like that because it's done so well. You get engrossed in it, right? Mm-hmm. And you can watch a movie that's a half an hour long and it feels like 10 hours, because they just don't the pacing's bad, the character development is nil, the script's crap, the casting's crap, and that could take you right away. You're just like,
yeah, but this was like, it just went real smooth. The
great.
Story was good. The characters were interesting.
Very art direction was amazing.
I mean the sets, the
cinematography,
the costumes, the cinematography, really good.
And not to overhype it, but it was.
But we really enjoyed it.
We heard it was good.
It was like a breath of fresh air to see like a new movie that was like really good.
Yeah, and we clapped at the end because we just enjoyed it in our home, not in the theater. You know?
And there's a lot of, you know, even though we love the horror films too, there's also some westerns that we like. And now The Harder They Fall is a new western that is added to the
film.
Yeah, it's a very good movie.
A recommendable one.
And I apologize if I pronounced her name wrong. Juliet says her name is pronounced like Noko. Naoko. So in the past I said Naoko, but then other people told me it was Naoko.
I told you because on her Facebook page there's a breakdown. There's a breakdown of how you say her name on her Facebook page. It's Nay, unless they pronounce it different over there. I don't know.
Well, the A sound is usually like a Naoko.
What's the Y?
I don't know.
Go look on her page and
okay, well, maybe next time she's in the chat she could correct us.
I would think it's not Naoko as well.
Let's wait and we'll have to ask her for the correct.
Sure.
Yeah.
The big controversy.
I don't want to mess it up.
So all I would say is I got that from her page, so that's all I know.
Yeah. Gary says Thanksgiving Day was King Kong and March of the Wooden Soldiers. Friday was Gremlins. Nice.
Hey, what did you want to? Didn't you want to watch Wizard of Oz for Thanksgiving?
For Christmas.
Christmas. Okay. Because Albert Matelsky switches it up. He watches like 1 year he'll watch King Kong. 1 year he'll watch Wizard of Oz for Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
So
cool.
He switches it up.
Wizard of Oz is one of my favorite movies, but I haven't watched it in a long time. I love Wizard of Oz. I love Ghostbusters. I love a lot of the classic horror films also. But yeah, I haven't seen Wizard of Oz in maybe 15 years, 10 years.
Well, then we need to check it out.
I'm weird about that. If there's a movie that I really love, I don't want to watch it all the time because then it won't feel as special to me.
Well, that's what
I'll watch it like maybe every couple years or every 10 years.
Yeah, well, and that's you, and that's your.
But this is how I am with some movies. If it's like that special, I don't want to watch it all the time.
Well, once a year is not all the time in my book. If you watch a movie,
you'll watch like the same movies every single year, and sometimes I like to mix it up.
But
watch something different.
Watch a lot of movies in one day, but
well, you always watch Die Hard.
I do, and I love that movie. Back and forth, it's such a great movie. And I will watch it again for Christmas.
And we always watch King Kong, and that's fine. You know, I'm cool with that. But then, like some of the other ones, I'm like, let's give it a break.
Well, here, how about I know a few people that watch. Check this out for Thanksgiving, and it's 2 different people that I just found. One friend of mine does this, and then I found out some other guy that has no idea who this guy is, and I think a lot of people. Some people watch the Hobbit series on Thanksgiving, all 3 movies, every year.
No.
Well, I'm just saying.
I know,
tradition.
and that's fine. If that's what they enjoy, that's totally fine. I just, you know, I'm picky, I guess.
But okay, but for me, the same logic would apply to a song. Do you listen to one different song every day, or do you?
I like to listen to different songs because if I listen to the same stuff over and over again, I'm going to get tired of it.
Okay, but I know, but I'm saying, when you listen to music, you don't listen to one song a year.
That's why I don't listen to certain radio stations, because they'll play the same 10 songs over and over again.
But now we're going back to the whole thing we just talked about, how some people, kind of talked about it, but like some people won't watch a movie for 2 hours, but they'll sit there and they'll binge watch a show for 13. You're
getting it. Mm-hmm. So I just like to. I don't like to watch the same thing over and over again. That's
but you're not watching. You're waiting a year apart.
A year for some movies.
That's a long time to wait to see a movie.
Is too soon. I guess maybe I'd remember it better, and I'm okay with waiting longer.
But then what makes it tradition then? That's what makes tradition.
Well, we had watched King Kong. That was tradition.
I know. So I'm saying it's traditional. I like the tradition of watching it.
But some people will change it up. Like, they don't watch the same movie every year. Maybe they'll alternate it, like, every other year or something. I don't know why that's a big deal.
But if you like it, why wait that long?
Because I like to make it more special.
A year.
It's my own personal preference, okay? How about that?
I understand that.
How about that?
I understand that, but...
I think if I saw it every single you know, some movies I could wait till next year or something. It's fine.
Okay.
That's all. Because there's so many good movies out there.
Right, personally, I believe a year is a nice long year.
Let's wait and watch something else. Let's have like a handful of movies that you could swap out.
But you can watch a lot of movies in one day.
There's not... We're working most of the day, every day.
Well, I'm saying if you had a day to watch movies,
well,
you could slip one of the ones you watch every year and then watch all new stuff around it.
okay, well, whatever, Grim.
That's a long time.
Okay, Grim. He's just wanting to carry this on longer. All right, guys, it's getting
time
late,
no,
so
it's
let's wrap this up. Yeah, it is.
What are they saying in the chat?
Jeffrey's laughing at us. He says you guys are hilarious. They're probably laughing at us bickering back and forth.
This actually happens, you know, behind the scenes too. All I want to do is understand. That's all.
You seen Dolly Dearest? Good horror movie, says Matthew Big.
I know. I'm familiar with the.
I have heard of Dolly Dearest. I have not seen it.
You know the cover. That's like the little doll sitting on the floor with her holding eyeballs.
Yes, I've seen it. I've seen that. I just haven't seen the movie.
I don't think I may have, but I don't remember it that well. If I did, can't remember. I don't even know what our movie.
I don't think I've seen that one.
We're gonna have to really pick out a good movie for our New Year's show too.
Ever been to the Christmas Story house? Says
No,
John.
I have not.
We need to go.
I have not.
And shame on us. We live in the same city as the
could
Christmas
probably
Story
walk
house. Yeah, we could probably walk there.
Technically, we could walk there.
And
But it'll be a long walk. But we could walk there.
yes. But yeah, no, we still need to go.
You know, can I make it? Can I make a
What, Grim?
confession? I don't really like that movie that much.
Why?
It's not that I don't like it.
Well, see, here's a perfect example. I love the Christmas Story movie. I love it. I get tired of the TV stations playing it over and over and over again on Christmas, where they'll like just play that all day.
Yeah, but you don't watch it.
Well, it's annoying. So that's a movie that even though I like it, I'm going to wait probably another year to even watch it again. Because I've seen it so many times.
Every time they show it, you watch it on TV?
Well, no, I used to.
Oh.
I used to watch it all, you know.
So you're just tired of the movie?
Yeah, I need a break from it.
Gotcha.
It's not that it's a bad movie. I just need a break from watching it.
Have we ever watched that together? I don't think so.
I think we did. We did.
Oh.
When we first, yeah.
I don't remember that one that well. I know about it.
You don't like it, so.
I just not. It just.
I love it, but I just need to take a break from it because I've seen it so many times.
My favorite Christmas movie is Miracle on 34th Street, the original.
See, now that's one I haven't seen in many years.
Oh, I love that movie.
So that's one we could watch.
And but one I have not seen yet, and don't kill me.
Okay.
It's a Wonderful Life. We keep wanting to watch it every year, and we never watch it.
I thought we did watch that one last year.
I have not seen it yet.
Are you sure?
I've not seen it. No, I've seen parts of it. I know. I'm familiar with the whole story.
Oh, maybe we fell asleep through it or something.
I have never sat down and watched that whole movie. Nope.
Bobby says there's another Santa Claus movie made in the early 80s called I Believe in Santa Claus.
Oh, there's a lot of Santa Claus movies.
Randall says, I watch A Christmas Story, It's a Wonderful Life, Christmas Carol every year, not to mention Christmas Vacation. I've seen that one 1,000 times.
That's a good one. And Christmas Carol's great. I love the old Christmas Carol movie.
All right. Cool. Thank you guys for chatting with us. We're going to wrap everything up here.
Yeah, we have updates on our website.
And we're going to update things as we go along. But yeah, good night. Good fright. Stay safe out there. And we will see you for our Christmas show and our New Year's show.
That's right. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving.
And the podcast.
And so check out we'll be doing a live podcast throughout December.
Either Sunday or Monday.
That's right.
Yes.
So just keep an eye on our Facebook. We'll update you there. But thanks. Good night. And we'll see you later,
guys. Bye.
And gals. Bye-bye.